been sworn in as a governor, I was awarded the best governor of the year 2019. And that is the work of God. I'm not used to receiving award. Award is not the first thing for persons. If not you people, I would have not taken this award.
Exactly. For those of you who are already familiar with that short clip, just if you're familiar with the face or familiar with the voice, you will know that is the voice and face of David Leon. David Leon, who was until yesterday the governor-elect of Bayelsa State. In that short clip, you also noticed that he was giving a speech telling his constituents that he was awarded Best Governor of 2019, even before he became a governor. And today was supposed to be his inauguration. Yeah, and yesterday we also saw pictures of him practicing his, the ceremony of inauguration today, waving to the empty stadium. Okay, that's how he's going to do and going to behave and all of that. But then, unfortunately, the Supreme Court, led by Justice Mary Odili, Justice Mary Odili happens to be the wife and heartthrob of Peter Odili, the former governor of Rivers State. And she and her fellow panelists in the Supreme Court brought a hammer and said, no way. We have to another election because your deputy brought in free certificates under different names, various names. In fact, all these certificates he submitted to INEC were about five, and all bearing different names from each one. No one had semblance of the same name of any kind.
But that just sounds so weird. And so, what did they take INEC for?
You know, because they know INEC don't cross-check these things. INEC don't verify whether your documents are authentic or not.
Okay. Just
state them that you have, swear an affidavit that yes, what you provide here are authentic, and then they are good. So INEC leaves the stress of verification of authenticity to your opponents, those that might want to.
No, but the thing is, this is actually very sad for him to lose his governorship.
Less than 24 hours becoming a governor, but then he has consolation.
Reason.
He has consolation. He becomes the only politician in Nigeria to be awarded best governor without being a governor.
Wow.
Never ever have we heard that.
Wow, never ever.
Never ever. By the way, you're welcome to Daybreak Africa. My name is Victor Tehemba.
And I am Priscilla Ajay.
And by the way, happy Valentine. Yes, it's Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine.
And as you can see, she is right in the spirit of the Valentine. She has a touch of red, but minus white, and then she's putting on black. And me, on the other side, I'm a season of love, but not... Yeah,
because he does not have a vow. So
well,
sad.
but you can be my vow.
No, never.
No, I can just borrow it for today. Today's Friday.
Never.
Chill. Why it is so harsh and wicked? You're supposed to be nice. Season of love. Show love. Don't be
that. I have to show love to you.
Not to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. So you welcome to Daybreak Africa. Thank God it's Friday. This Friday now happens to be Valentine's, so it's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because now imagine you have to flex Friday, flex Valentine.
But
and
it's
then
actually
you have the
weird.
weekend.
A lot of people don't have vows. It would be surprising to you how many people I know that do not actually have vows.
Yes, that's why that song is not very popular.
Yes. Valentine
is today. All right, Valentine is today, and then where is your boyfriend or girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. If you are lonely, there is no issue. You can just sit.
If you are lonely, that's on you.
Yeah, basically. All right, so maybe before we go right into the Daybreak show proper with all of the juicy things that we have, and also we're having a guest here, we're discussing more on the entertainment industry. Of course, today's Friday, we need to relax our nerves and everything. And yes, let us usher you into the weekend.
Exactly. The weekend.
The weekend. The weekend. Right. So before we get into it proper, let's take the headline news and see what's happening around the country. So headline news is up next, and then let's catch up.
welcome back. It's still Daybreak Africa on Television Nigeria, and at this point we have a guest seated. He's a music producer. He goes by the name of Wonder Magic, and he has worked with the likes of Borj, Olamide, and loads of others. So yes, we're going to get the chance to talk to him, get to know him, and even discuss some things about the Nigerian music industry. So you're welcome, Mr. Wonder.
Thank you
Or
very
Mr.
much.
Magic.
Yeah,
Which do
Mr.
you like?
Magic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like magic is something wonderful,
Yeah.
and then that's not enough. Then you don't put wonder
Wonder
magic.
Yeah.
and actually, I must confess that your works that I've got to listen to
Okay.
are
Really
really
nice.
wonderful.
Thank
They,
you.
they
Thanks.
had a magic touch.
Yeah.
And then in her introduction, she said you work with before we even go to that, she said you work with the like of Borj.
Yeah.
And then before that, I've had argument with a friend.
Okay.
Since you have worked with him, is it Borj
Borj
or
or
BOJ?
It's
Yeah.
BOJ.
That's his name.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but you can
Call him
some.
Borj.
Yeah, they still
But
call
then
him Borj.
To
but
him, he says it's BOJ.
BOJ. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That settles
It's
the
BOJ.
argument, and I am won that round
Yeah.
of the argument.
BOJ.
I'm the one that calls him Borj, and he keeps saying it's BOJ.
Okay. BOJ.
All right, so working with these guys, what was it
like?
like working with?
First of all, I was more of a gospel music producer,
Okay.
and then 2012, I moved to Lagos, and then I was trying to expand my business and become more versatile. So it was a little bit difficult for me switching from the gospel music and then to the secular and stuff like that. So, but I was determined to do it, and then I was able to adapt like quickly. Yeah.
That's really
So
nice.
basically, when you moved to Lagos,
Yeah.
how easy or how
Hard.
less easy was it?
It's really difficult. The industry here, like I tell people, go hard or go home. Yes.
Go hard or go home.
Yeah. So you just have to put in all your best from all points. Like at some point, I was taking some postgraduate studies, and then I remember I took monies kept for my fees, and I used it to buy some recording gear, and then I had to pay back my fees, and there was no money. So yeah, I had to go around, talk to my friends. Can you lend me some money? And there was nobody coming through to help. So but you just have to have like a very clear picture of where you're going to, and if you've seen it, you do all you can to get there. I've seen mine, and at the moment, no distractions. I'm just walking towards.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's really, really nice getting to talk to you. You seem like a very interesting person.
Yeah, of
And
course.
speaking of interesting, there's always something happening in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
And recently there was this debate online about, most Nigerian artists coming from the southwest. Do you agree with that?
And then also looking at the fact that at the point you felt you had to go to
Go to
Lagos,
Lagos. Yeah.
and then try and settle, let's diversify your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, Lagos is like where the business, like from everywhere, you just have to be in Lagos.
Yeah.
Like that's where the industry sits. So but anytime I still prefer my Abuja because I'm more relaxed here, and then I think like very, very straight whenever I'm in Abuja. When I'm going to Lagos, I know, yes, I just have to double up. And for my personality, Lagos is not my type of.
Nobody ever, nobody ever agrees Lagos is that type of
Yeah.
place because
Yeah.
you're not used to the
Environment.
lifestyle. and all
I
that.
stayed there from 2012 down till 2017, and I never got used to the environment.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
then maybe the experience was wonderful.
It's beautiful. Like, I like Lagos so much because you can't be in Lagos and not double up your hustle, because you see everybody moving, and before you're up, they're already out. And if care is not taken, you are coming back and they are not even back yet. So everything that they doubled up their lifestyle in all ways.
Okay.
They work so hard and they party so hard. So it's really,
So-
really,
Then let's look at that. You coming from Abuja,
yeah.
from a different background,
Mhm.
going to Lagos
Yeah.
to make the hustle work
Yeah.
in other ways. What was the reception? Did people within the industry
Yeah.
accepted you, welcomed you, regardless of where you're coming from or what language you speak or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah.
Was that welcoming?
Yes, because I was different. So, and when I'm meeting with them, I'm quiet and I'm just minding my business, and then all the time, I don't know, but by default, I always appear unique and neat and nice. So I sit there and I'm just quiet, and somebody walks up to you and they're asking, what's your name? What do you do? So that means your presence must have caught that person's attention.
Yeah.
So it was easy for me.
But
Yeah.
I was meaning that within the industry cycles,
Yes.
that's what you're also referring to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
did a whole lot.
Yeah.
I did a whole lot. I got up with the HF music guy, fantastic guy,
Okay.
and he was my boss, and we became very, very. I was living with him.
No, really.
Yes.
So you're saying it wasn't at any point, it was not about your tribe
It
or
wasn't
where you were
discrimination.
from.
No.
Nothing like
That's
that.
So because
Lagos is, you just have to bring in the business. Once you bring in the business, where you're from or your background is not needed at all. Once
So
you
which
have
means-
the business,
So which means in this case you are going to disagree with people like
Etc.
yes, etc. Ejikeme and Ima Ogoli.
Yeah.
I think you're familiar because of recently Ima came out to say that is it by coincidence that
All
the top 10 or top 15 artists in Nigeria are from the Southwest. So he was trying to ascribe some sort of tribalism to
Yorubas.
them. Yes.
Yeah, this has been some problems for a very long time. But come to think of it, the evidence speaks so much. There's nothing to argue there. Who's doing what? Who's playing what Wizkid is playing? Naira Marley came from nowhere, and then his sounds are so hypnotic. Like you see people going crazy. Zlatan came from nowhere. His sounds are just off the hook. Meokun, Davido, these guys are working so hard. So stop saying stuffs because maybe you are unable to get into the circle properly, and then you just go and you I'm from Benue, so I know the flaws in the industry, but I'm not sure it's got anything to do with tribalism.
Yeah. That is so cool.
Now, Peruzzi is an Igbo boy. There were other guys. I said this earlier on, and then I'm just trying to clarify that statement. Peruzzi is an Igbo boy, and then before he got on the DMW, there were other guys before him.
Yeah.
The Mayor Kun and some other guys.
Too.
Yeah, they were there. These guys, are they not Yoruba boys?
Yeah.
But the Igbo dude came from nowhere, and the video gave him like I don't need to say it's I don't want to talk about certain things, but I've been opportune to like see and hear certain things. Davido loves Peruzzi. So if we're talking about tribalism,
It doesn't work there.
yeah,
Okay, because what you said was just in my line of thoughts.
yeah,
When the whole issue came out, and I was what arguing it because I took it personal,
yeah,
and that's simply because I know what they call it, Ima Ugoli,
yeah,
his immense contribution in the entertainment industry,
yeah,
and when he headed the music distribution network, which include MTV and whatever, I'm like, of all the times that I saw him witness him help people, he didn't help people because of where they came from. He helped people simply because they had the talent.
Exactly.
Yeah. And etc., whom I also had some kind of acquaintance with. I was so disappointed because at a point in time when people weren't listening to Alte sounds,
Yeah.
he came up with Alte sounds, Michelle, and people listened to Michelle. And
Yes.
Yeah.
So what that got me disappointed was when he made references that people like Two-Face or Maumi and the rest
MI.
were not be
Yeah.
giving respect. But then I'm like,
It's not
in
true.
Nigeria today, who rules hip hop if not MI
yeah.
and Fino?
Did now that
Two-Face was on top for more than 15 years.
up
He
till
still is. Two-Face
date,
still drop a song and
Up
to
till
go
date.
crazy. You know,
up
so
till date. So I don't know. I don't really want to go so deep into that aspect. I saw it, but it's really not something nice when people just try to spark up controversies. It's not good.
yes, it's not good.
It's not good.
Well, I think that they could just explain the fact that we have Southwest musician on the top simply because the industry is in Lagos.
It's in Lagos.
So it's at a close proximity.
Yes,
to them,
it's in
and-
Lagos. And
But-
Yeah, and the thing about the Lagos and the Southwest is in some kind of way Yoruba and the music is infused. A lot of
Yeah, exactly.
even artists that are not Yoruba use Yoruba in their music.
Exactly.
So it's like
Unconsciously.
exactly unconsciously.
Exactly.
So yeah, because that's the hub. People like just accepted the culture in some sort of way. So it's not even about tribe.
I think
It's
I
just about,
totally
you know, the vibe and
disagree
everything.
with them.
etc.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Fino is an Igbo boy. Olamide is like his biggest pal. They had
Yes,
Fino.
actually.
Fino's one of his biggest song was the one he did with Olamide.
Ghost mode.
They had
Did they
a
have-
couple of tracks together, and all their tracks were like bomb.
Yeah.
And you don't need somebody to tell you. You can tell Olamide gave out his best to Fino. So I don't think that's the major problems that I don't think that's the major problem we are faced with at the moment. So they shouldn't spark up controversies and people like that. What I expect from them is trying to come up with some other measures as to how we can improve the industry. We're having a whole lot of problems and nobody is talking about it. We producers were suffering a lot, like the royalties and
Exactly.
stuff
I
like
was going to
that.
come to that.
Yes, they are all messed up.
So because I wanted to ask, like, for producers, how is the some real systems is for you people? Do you people get less and royalties
This,
at the end of the
the
song?
system is messed up. messed up. When I was working with the guys in Lagos, I was putting out stuff on the MTN Music Plus. They were doing really, really nice. So imagine me, like, I used to release Christmas songs, and I called them Magical Christmas. And the very first one I released with the MTN Music Plus, I released on the 30th of November, and before the middle of February, I was paid, I think 499, almost half a million. I was paid. That was then. And I was paid such an amount of money from a third party. I was not dealing directly with MTN Music Plus. I was dealing with some other guys that were
Part of this and distribution.
yes, and I was paid that sum of money. That means these guys are earning a lot of money from streaming, and it got to a point they stopped paying, or they pay your agent, and then he or she just disappears, and there's nothing you can do about it. So the royalty and all that is just messed up. The producers, whether we like it or not, the producers are responsible for any artist. Burna Boy shouldn't mess around with KLP and some other guys. Yes, and I'm sure he's really, really treating these guys like really good. So because I think one of the best things that happened to Burna Boy along his career was the collaboration with the KLP vibes. Yeah.
And
That-
speaking of Burna Boy, Burna Boy has been on Twitter ranting, saying he's the best artist in Nigeria, and saying nobody paved the way for him, saying all Nigerian artists are pretentious, blah blah blah.
No.
And a lot of people did not agree with him. A lot of people were not.
Yeah,
agree.
from I saw it on Twitter and stuff like that. Me personally, I will address it in a different way, but I understand where Burna Boy was coming from. I saw on Twitter, and I saw that comedian, ABA. He cracked a joke on Twitter, and that joke was not far from the truth. Now, IBA was cracking joke, and I'm going to mention names. It's not any beef. So he cracked the joke, and then it was nice, making phone call, calling somebody, and how far Burna Boy, did he win the Grammy? And it's like that person said, no, he didn't win, and then he started playing his music and so this is like a typical African people's behavior. You understand? Like, you just feel, but this little boy from nowhere trying to come and set records. This little boy wants to go and win. Let's be honest. Most guys were jealous, like he got to that level. So I feel that was the point Burna Boy was trying to vent and stuff like that. But maybe the presentation now made his fans just got pissed and stuff.
But at the same time, he was saying something like, nobody pays way for anybody, nobody did anything in the belief that they want to pave way for anybody. Is that true? Can that be said to be true, that all creatives, music producer or you're a singer, once you're doing your thing for yourself and not necessarily for people coming after you?
Yeah, so that's true. No, I don't know, but nobody has done anything for me. That's the honest truth. And this is where I feel like we should address those guys complaining that the industry is full of tribalism. Nobody has done nothing for me. Let me just let me narrate one story. Like this particular one got me so much. A young footballer from my state, he's called Philip Ipole, and I really want you guys to take note. And when it happens, maybe I'm just going to be somewhere else, but just know I mentioned him, Philip Ipole, one young dude, and then from my state. He plays football, and then, but he was in the village there, my hometown, and then I don't know what happened to him, but he had infections, like he was always complaining, his waist and stuff like that. And I said, okay, my immediate elder sister, she has like a pharmaceutical shop. I said, go and meet my sister, she's going to treat you, I will pay her. She went, my sister treated him, gave me the bills, I paid. And then I said, don't worry, I'll look for scouts for you so you can come over to Abuja anytime they need you to come. And then, so I went to a pub, and then I saw some scouts from Fenerbahce Football Club. I discussed with them, and they said, bring your brother. And to cut the whole story short, I brought this boy. I wasn't having enough money that period. I took him to the sports shop, bought his attires for him, and then took him to the train station, sent him to the camp in Kaduna. You won't believe this boy went there. They kept him somewhere, and they were asking me, camp that was meant to be free. You want to help these boys. Why are you requesting for 40, 50,000 naira from them? You really want to help them. Why are you doing this? And they kept him there, and he kept on calling me, and he was crying. They started playing like he had something inside of him, and she really wanted to prove it to the world. And they were just dumping him somewhere there because of 40,000. So now I sent the money, and at the end of it all, he wasn't picked. Yeah. But today, as we speak, he's gone to Russia. Wow. So the point that I'm trying to make is, we should always look
out for other people.
Yeah, we should always look out for that greatness in people, even when they are still nothing. Don't wait until when they get to that place, and then you just want to.
So basically, for the month of time, because we have really run out of time, just one last question, and just make it brief.
Okay, okay.
What are the challenges that you have encountered so far, and how you overcame them?
First, finances. You need a lot of funds to push yourself out there, and then secondly, the industry is somehow monopolized, and you just have to be in the cartel, or you're just going to be like one. So I think these are like the two main challenges.
Yeah, well, before we let you go, I want you to please tell us what you're working on right now, like what you have in the works, what you're doing currently.
Okay, right now I've decided to do my own stuff. So, but I'm just keeping it
under wraps.
Yeah, keeping it low.
So some probably maybe when you decide to uncover or wrap it, then we might get to know and have you back here.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, while we are leaving this there, and thank you very much for
thank you. It was so
being
good having you.
And so while we will be leaving, we would like to take a look at one of the works that you've done, and so far. So Daybreak Africa will continue immediately after this.
Okay.
Oh shit, magic. Oh shit, magic. Oh shit, magic.
Hit check music.
I need people fair one, feel what I'm thinking. I want star boy, I want your whiskey. Don't long to live up, too risky. Baby, let me love you. Yeah. Baby, girl, I know go for. I know go for, baby. When you love me, I don't wanna give you trouble. I've been with many, yeah, more than 1 kilo. I want Coco by Solomon, 1 kilo. I've been playboy, baby, I did 1 kilo. I might shock, but look, cash, I did shock kilo. But mommy, I don't throw with that, cause I'm really feeling you and I don't wanna pretend. I'm trying to slow down to the wicked malote. I'm so attracted to you, girl, I the yanote. I'm feeling you, hands down, let's go downtown. If you back it up for me, how let it tongue out. Licking like a lollipop, I go McCoy pop. I know be bad man, but I can make that boom boom pop, pop, pop. Like with a pop champagne. This not where you the carry, girl, I feel your pain. In short, I won't cry, man, it's killing my brain. I can't ever think, I just want to carry the thing. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby girl, I know go for. I know go for, baby. You love me. I don't wanna give you trouble. No trouble, baby. Let's go, Wait a minute. What's your limit? What's your limit? Wait a minute. What's your limit? What's your limit? Wait a minute.
To share love with the ones I love. So, do you have a vow? That's my wife. Who else wants to be at my family? So, what special are you gonna do to your wife? We get home, and do what? Have fun. There's a TV. There's a big screen. Watch TV. And are you going to the other room? Of course. Today's Valentine's. So, do you have a vow?
Yeah, I do have a vow.
So, what are your plans for the vow?
Just to go hang out with friends and go for clubbing. Then show our love, take her out and do the necessary things for love though.
What are the necessary things? Can you just mention some of them?
I give her the happiness she deserves at that point in time. And
are you going to be sitting or you're going to be standing?
We'll be doing all of those, man.
So when you are sitting, you're going to sit on the chair. When you're sleeping?
Oh, we're sitting on the chair now.
Okay, so when you're sleeping, you're going to be sleeping on the bed?
Yeah, we're sleeping on the bed.
And you do the things that the bed would do? Valentine's Day. Me, I'm happy.
You're happy?
Hey, I'm happy with that, bro.
So how you want to continue with your happiness on tomorrow, maybe Valentine?
Same journey with the others, with my friends and the modern people in that.
So how you go celebrate Valentine tomorrow?
Tomorrow? I'll go wear my trouser and
your shirt?
Up and down there, shirt.
Look sharp.
Sharp with my boot. I won't buy my boot for
you won't buy the boot?
For
you for tomorrow?
For tomorrow.
You get girlfriend where you go come out with tomorrow?
Me, I don't get them.
You don't get girlfriend?
Me, I don't get
them. Only you just want to look sharp?
Me, I'm a single.
Yeah, a single. For yourself, go. Where you come go if you come sharp finish?
Inshallah.
Where you come go?
Ma Congo.
Ina za ka je in ka gama ka sa kayanka.
Na saka na? Zan tsaya gida ne kawai.
What do you understand by Valentine?
Valentine. What I understand about Valentine is love. To show each other's love. Yeah, enjoy ourselves. It's part of celebration.
Okay, so what plans do you have for this?
Oh my God, I have to celebrate it with my sweetheart and my wonderful son.
So how do you feel that I'm holding you right now, as my vow,
I feel like I'm in heaven, baby.
You feel like you're in heaven?
Yeah, Zwera it's just that she loves me.
Are you for real?
I'm for real. So after,
serious.
we're just going to have fun tonight.
Abi?
That's what they're saying, fun.
Fun.
So what is the definition of fun?
As fun means maybe staying at home, watching the movie with some popcorns, I think that's fun.
I need a kiss.
No, that's not fun. That's not fun. Anyways, we've heard it all from people. Valentine's Day is a day to have fun. Valentine's Day is a day to show love, not just to your loved ones, but to everyone around you.
Thank you very much. So happy, Val.
Happy Val. Bye-bye.
That was an amazing time with Mr. Magic. I definitely had a good time talking to him. So much insight, and he had so much to say. We didn't even have as much time to take everything he had to say. But at this point, we're still in the spirit of Valentine's, and everything is popping today. And we have a very popping guest seated with us, and she is going to be talking about Valentine. Her name is Richie Rich. Super pretty, super fine, and all dressed up in a Valentine drip. Let's meet her. How you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
You're welcome.
Good to see you.
You are looking
very
beautiful
Valentine.
and very Valentine-y.
Thank you.
So how's Valentine going so far?
Well, Valentine is very, very sweet. You know, love is like air, and it flows like a river into the skin, into the body. So today is a birthday in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, in the whole world. We all know about Valentine.
So before today, have you been making preparations for this particular day?
Of course, everybody is making preparation for Val, because Val is the sweetest thing to happen to anybody.
Okay, before we go any further, I'm trying to get a gift for somebody. So, what's the best gift to get for a guy on Valentine's?
Well, if you want to give your guy a gift,
No, it's not my guy, it's just a guy.
just a guy,
Yeah.
you can wrap a flower, get a perfume for the guy, or you can get a shirt, a fine, beautiful shirt for the guy, a Vogue shirt. You know.
I'll get you a Val shirt.
Thank you. That is a huge tip.
See, we're
away
very
from
happy
the
you did
boxers
not
and
say
singlets.
boxers and singlets.
That's
'Cause
a
why
huge
we're-
step.
but okay, but for a lady, if you wanted a gift for Valentine, what would you want to get?
If you want to get a gift
For
to a
you,
girl,
yeah.
a girl, your girlfriend,
Yeah.
you can get your girlfriend a pants and bra, because you know it's very, very
You went
useful.
back to the pant and bra, Victor.
Yes, I think it was for the ladies, but not for the guys.
Why? This is biased. This is very biased.
No, okay.
Victoria's Secret is
You can-
more expensive than
yes, you can,
boxers,
because
so-
you know
No, there's
what?
Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein is very expensive. So
but
don't
not as
understand.
much as Victoria's Secret anyway.
Okay, so now for Valentine's, what do you have planned? What are your own plans? So like your plans, yeah. Turning up tonight.
Of course. I don't know. Today is the first day so far, and you know today a lot of us looking to go out to the club, to the garden. Some people are going to be in the bar, taking your girlfriend. Some people are going to even celebrating at home.
Some people have even traveled out.
Some
I
people
heard
have
a
even
couple went
traveled
to
out.
Dubai.
So
Yeah,
their
very
family
nice.
out there to celebrate a vow.
And
Yes,
then Valentine's is not even about lovers. You have family.
Why a lot of people are in the spirit of Valentine and celebrating, and why a lot of people are making preparation. There are other people that just stay away from it and say they don't celebrate.
Like you. Like him.
Okay, if you said you don't want to celebrate vow, well, maybe sometimes you don't have money to celebrate vow.
No, I think this is more of not about financing. Maybe to them it's about conviction that they shouldn't celebrate VAR. Like they don't see a reason why you should set aside just one day to show love to anybody.
Okay, because some people might have a hot day today. Maybe you were sometime being hot on a vow day. So that shock can make you, when once you hear vow, you're like, I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to come. I don't even want to remember my past.
Like you're saying everything on point for Victor. Like these are the things that happened to Victor, and it's making no one celebrate Val. He refused to wear red today because he's hurt and sad.
But anyway, I was just basically not talking about me, because definitely it's not me. But then what I want to understand is it wrong for people who say that there is no reason why we should set aside a particular day that VAR is supposed to be every day?
Yes. Well, if vow is every day, some people won't work. Some people will not go to work.
No, I don't
Some
mean
will not
like
be
the,
serious.
the
Not like the-
event,
yeah,
but like
yeah,
maybe
but like
the act of showing love
should be every day.
to anybody. Like, it
Like,
should
you
be
should not
every
wait
day.
till Valentine's
You
to
should
show
not wait till
love to your
Valentine.
lovers, your friends, your family.
No,
It should
you
be
don't need
every
to.
day.
You don't need to wait for Valentine until before you show love to anybody you want to show love to. Love is the greatest thing that can happen to anybody, and love does not have limits. It's like a air; it flows. Understand? It comes on its own, because if air wants to come into your house, no matter how you lock your door, it will still find its way in without not telling you I'm coming in or not. So that's how love is. Love can come into your heart when you did not expect it. But when you see you're very hard, I'm a hard man, I'm a hard lady, I can never have to be broken. Before you know, you broke it out there. So that's it.
Wow, I like this lady. Well, okay, before we let you go, so tell us three reasons why you think people should always celebrate Valentine. 3 reasons.
Okay, the three things. Number one, love is all about care. Number two, love is understanding. Number three, love is all about being patient. Because if you don't have patience, you can never love. Because sometimes love hurts. But because of that love, you can let go.
That's so beautiful. She's such a emotional, romantic person.
I think that's why she's a love therapist.
She's
a love doctor.
Well, thank you. It's really nice talking about you.
So, but I'm very particular. So, when you come into the studio, did you bring some Valentine stuff for us?
Of course.
Oh, wow. Let's go out there after now. Go out there and celebrate it.
And maybe just one last question before you go. Outside being a love doctor or a love therapist, because I think love is really working for you and on you, because you have been osmized. Oh, I don't know if there is somebody that really tickles those butterflies in your tummy.
Wow.
Maybe you want to give a shout out to that person.
Maybe. I want to say happy Val to all the people that went with me to Hero Competition 2014. I want to say happy Val to them, because I know most of them are here and listening to me. I want to say happy Val to our president, our ex-presidents, our senators, our ex-past governors, the present governors. I want to say happy Val to everybody, international and local. I want to say happy Val to them, because Val is what that can union us together. But the advice I want to say to Nigeria or outside there, anyone, please, if your guy doesn't take you out, don't hurt yourself. Another day is there for the love. You know that if he does not give you love today, does not mean that he cannot give you love tomorrow, or he cannot give you love on an Easter or on a December or on a Salah. So please don't hurt yourself. If your husband does not have money to take you out, please don't hurt yourself. Pray for your husband to have money to celebrate the next vow, because vow doesn't finish. It comes in every year. So if he does not celebrate this year, does not mean that next year you're not going to celebrate vow. So that's it.
Yeah, so when you're not giving love advices like this, what do you do?
When I do not give love advice?
When you're not giving love advices or trying to heal some broken hearts and all of that,
what do you do? Like, what do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living?
Outside this.
Outside the vow?
Yeah.
Well, I am a worker. I work in Nigeria. I don't need to introduce myself, and I'm a nurse officer. Number one.
Officer?
I'm an officer.
Forces?
Don't go there.
All right.
Yeah, don't go there. I'm a partnership with Prompt Home Healthcare. So once you have a problem, please call Prompt Home Healthcare. They are best. And also a partner to Daniel Consultant. They're very, very good. I want to say hello to them. Please try to be there. Recognize them.
All right, thank you so much, Richard.
And moreover, this channel, Nigerian television, is the best channel.
Thank you.
So whenever you have a problem, please visit them. They'll be all there for you.
Exactly. Thank you very much, Richard.
So
that was very sweet and nice of you.
Thank you.
And it was absolutely
splendid.
Yes, having you join us. And then since you promised us that after the set, we are having some Valentine enjoyments. Yes. Right now, I can't wait to get on studio so I can
see, before you come in, you have to go and change and wear your red.
Yes.
And you have to come with that vow.
Definitely.
So please look for that vow. That
she's sitting next to me, don't
worry. Let's get it. I love
Right. So maybe we just move on and then let's understand, because you just talked about love, right?
Yeah.
And explain what love is. And then, okay, this is coming from you, a professional. Then let's see what people on the street think about love.
Okay.
Yes, and care and all of that. And then that's what we're going to sign up this segment with. So, Daybreak Africa continues after this short clip from the streets.
What do you understand by the word love?
What I understand by the word love is by, giving to others who does not have what you have. And if you have, like, having something more insufficient, showing love to the person is by giving that part of you to the person who do not have at all of what you have.
Are there any special way to show or celebrate love or show someone love?
Well, there are so many ways of showing love. If, like, your children, you can take them out and show them that, yes, you really care for them. Like your wife, you take her out, you care and show that you have love for them. Then by also buying gifts, things that are buyable, and give to them, letting them know that there is love in your heart for them.
Are there difference between caring and money?
Yes, there's a lot of difference with care, and there's a lot of difference with money. Some care does not really require money. Like, for instance, someone who just had put to bed, and you want to go see the person and show that, maybe as a neighbor, that you so love and you care for them. You can go there and visit them. You encourage them. Or someone that is sick too, you can also go by showing care, that you care. But because your word of saying sorry, don't worry, and saying it, you are assuring the person that the person will be all right, it shows a kind of care. And that's where the money is being differentiated from care. So there's a difference with care and money.
Thank you very much, sir. What do you understand by the word love?
Well, love is all about care, understanding, tolerance. Because if you do not tolerate each other, you cannot love. So you have to learn how to tolerate.
Are there any special way to show love?
Yes, there are many special ways to show love. In a sense that you can take your love out. You can decide to call a dinner party to your love. You can decide to tell your love, give your love a surprise gift. That's it.
Okay. Are there any difference between caring and money?
Yes, there are many different. Money is not everything. Money is not all about everything, because money is like a kind of a support to the love.
But can caring go without money?
Caring can go without money, because there's maybe, for instance, your girlfriend is sick. You took her to the hospital. Maybe in a week you shop for her. You buy her a gift, you surprise her. Maybe you pay her house rent. Maybe you can fill her car. It's not all about giving her money. So if you want to take care of her, if you take care of her, you can be okay.
Those things you're buying, what are you using to buy them?
You can use money to buy them. It's not until you give it to her.
But that's why I ask, can caring go without money?
No, you cannot, because money must involve.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What do you understand by the word love?
First of all, I would like to let people know something about love. Love can never be celebrated in a day. So 14th February shouldn't just be about love. I think love should be a lifestyle. Love should be something we do on a daily basis. We should also sow the seed of love into every human being you meet on a daily basis. That is, then for the definition of love, love is just the ability to show sympathy, to show kindness, to sacrifice for one another. That is love to me, on my own definition.
Okay, do you believe in love?
Of course I believe in love, yeah. Caring and money, they are two huge differences.
So what is different?
When you care for someone, for example, I'm going to use my team Barcelona as a point of to lay emphasis right now. I love Barcelona as a team. I spend my money to go watch their matches. If I have my way, I will travel all the way to Spain to watch their match. That's the love I have for them. I care for them.
What do you understand by the word love?
Love is an expression. Love is a feeling which your action alone speak when you're in love with somebody, or when you want to show somebody love,
Do you believe in love?
Of course, I believe in love.
Okay, can caring go without money?
Caring cannot go without money, because there's a certain time you will care enough, and even the person you are caring for will be waiting for action. Now, you are care. You are telling somebody, sorry. The person is dying. No money. It's my brother, it will not work, you understand? Sometimes when you care small, you bring money to complement it, you understand? Because you get the time where your caring will now reach one level. The person himself will even get tired, you understand?
So you mean that care cannot go without money?
It cannot go without money. The two needs to be balanced.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What do you understand by the word love?
Love is an emotional feeling that you have towards someone. Once you see there is something that happens to you, immediately you see the person that you love. So that is what I feel love is.
Do you believe in love?
I do.
So can caring go without money?
To an extent, you can care for someone without money. It's not everything that has to do with money, you know. Sometimes when you need a shoulder to cry on, and you are able to give the person your shoulder to cry, that is caring. You don't have money to give, but at least some soft words that you can render to someone that it will make the person feel good. It does not necessarily mean that you must give the person money to make the person feel okay or comfortable.
So in summary, caring can go without money?
Of course it can.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What do you understand by the word love?
Love is a feeling.
Do you believe in love?
Yes, I do.
Can caring go without money?
When you have love, you have caring. If you have love, it means that you're caring. But money has nothing to do with love. If you don't love, you don't love. You don't have money, you don't have money.
So you mean there's no difference between caring and money?
No, there's a difference between love and money.
What is different?
Yeah, because your loving is an emotional thing. Money is a physical thing that just buys what you need. So anybody who is interested in insisting that you must love and you must give money, to me that is very demonic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Victor, a lot of people are in love. See
Like,
all the nice things they have to say about love.
and you could just see it on their faces.
I'm telling you.
You could see it on their faces that they are in love.
I just saw some people were blushing. Maybe they asked them about love.
Well, I think that's why people say love is a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Yeah, so sometimes it just makes you excited without you even knowing that you are excited.
Exactly.
That's just what it was.
And at this point, we're moving on. We're not wasting any time. It's Valentine's, and we can't wait to go and start the party after party. So yeah, at this point, we're going to go to News Across Africa, finding out everything happening in the African frontiers. So News Across Africa is next on Daybreak Africa.
Good morning. This is News Across Africa on Daybreak Africa. Ethiopia's parliament has passed a controversial law aimed at curbing hate speech and disinformation on mainstream and social media. Critics said the law could be used to suppress dissent ahead of a general election later this year. It will be the first poll in Ethiopia since Nobel Peace Prize winner and Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed took office in 2018. The authorities said the law was necessary to deal with a surge in violence recently witnessed across the country. The estranged wife of Zimbabwe's Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, Mary Mubaiwa, has been denied access to their children and their home. A high court dismissed Ms. Mubaiwa's application in which she was seeking access to her children and her home. She was ordered to live in her parents' house until her case is heard again. Mubaiwa was arrested in December and charged with attempting to murder Mr. Chiwenga and of being involved in fraud and money laundering. She was released on bail on 6 January and ordered to surrender her diplomatic passport, title deeds of a property registered in her father's name as part of her bail conditions. The World Health Organization has extended by 3 months the designation of the Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo as a global health emergency. WHO chief Tedros Ghebreyesus has said the potential remained for a much larger epidemic as long as there was a single case of the disease in an area as insecure as Eastern Congo. The outbreak was declared a global health emergency in July 2019 after a patient died in the provincial capital Goma, the first case in a major city. Since then, more than 2,300 people have died since the outbreak in 2018. Nigerian music star Burna Boy has set Twitter alight after he claimed he's the best since Fela Kuti, the Afrobeat pioneer who died in 1997. The word Burna has been trending in Nigeria since the 28-year-old musician's tweet, which has so far received more than 3,900 retweets and 35,300 likes. Though some have been less than impressed by the musician's claim. The Confederation of African Football, CAF, has come under intense scrutiny over alleged misappropriation of funds by its management. The audit carried out by PricewaterhouseCoopers found that there are a lot of inconsistencies in the financial status of the football organization. From the communications reviewed, it appears that the CAF's president, which was directly involved in agreeing to the initial offer of tactical steel and then the additional handling and logistics costs without involving relevant departments in CAF such as procurement, marketing, and finance. And that is all with news across Africa. Daybreak Africa continues shortly. I am Ade Della.
Well, that was across Africa. A lot happening across the African continent, which also include Nigeria. In entertainment scene, and talked about that. And then Congo are still battling with, or still having fears of the return of Ebola and maybe other diseases. We don't know what.
Yeah.
So, like I don't like what's so with DR Congo and the virus, but then we hope that will also be put in check as it has always been, and maybe this time before it even claimed more lives.
Yeah. And meanwhile, speaking of health, health is wealth, and at this point we're moving to healthy living. There's always something to find out about your health and how to improve on your health and how to live a healthy life. So yes, healthy living is up next on Daybreak Africa.
Welcome to another episode of Healthy Living. Eating healthy obviously has many positive benefits to both your body and mind. When we eat well, we feel good for it. And when we feel good, we are much happier and productive people. This cycle then affects in general. It therefore makes sense to eat the healthiest things and reap the benefits of doing so. These are the 5 healthiest foods on earth. Why have these foods been chosen as the healthiest? The 5 healthiest foods we have chosen may not make it onto everybody's list, and you may even think differently. However, these foods have the essential vitamins and minerals the human body needs to function at its best. Plus, as an added incentive, all of them are delicious and will be a pleasure to eat. Spinach. Spinach is a nutrient-dense superfood, and thanks to its increase in popularity, it is readily available in nearly all supermarkets, whether fresh, frozen, or even canned, as our pipe-smoking sailor friends prefer it. Spinach is one of the healthiest foods on the planet. It is packed with energy whilst low in calories. It is also a great source of vitamin A, K, and essential folate. Garlic. It may make your breath smell, but trust us, the benefits it provides are well worth it. Garlic has been used to fight diseases for hundreds of years now, as it inhibits the growth of bacteria. It also lowers cholesterol, blood pressure, and is a powerful anti-inflammatory. So look past the smell. Buy some mouthwash and get yourself some garlic. Lemons. Lemons have been widely regarded in the health industry as the world's healthiest food. The sour food is an alkalizing power food. They have strong anti-inflammatory qualities and can even help to inhibit the growth of cancer cells. They aid both the liver and bowels and also have the same amount of vitamin C as an orange. Beetroots. The purple vegetable is sometimes overlooked when it comes to being one of the healthiest foods available, but there are arguments that it could still be a superfood, and we agree. Beetroot is good for the brain and can lower blood pressure. Recent health claims even state that it boosts exercise performance and can even help to prevent dementia. This root vegetable is filled with folate, magnesium, and vitamin C, so start adding it to your salads from now on. Avocado. The benefits to eating this alligator pear are the lowering of cholesterol and triglyceride levels. They protect your eyes, relieve symptoms of arthritis, and may help to prevent cancer. So if you haven't tried it, please do. And if you didn't like it, maybe give it another chance. Nowadays, eating healthy is a lot easier than it used to be. And that is the much we have for you on today's episode of Healthy Living.
So, 5 healthiest food on earth.
Mm-hmm.
And I quite agree with some of those selections.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they are really good, especially when it comes to that garlic.
Mm-hmm.
And like they said, go beyond the smell and then look at the benefit of what it contains and start taking them. And then spinach, where for people out there that are so Nigerian like me, spinach is what we call water leaf in this country. So those that like to cook
their had to do that. You just had to do that.
Like really, so that we don't get to come. You know, sometimes when you're going through this food how to cook books or whatever, and then they start writing ingredients. You know, and then I was like, I see some things and I say, they don't say this in Nigeria.
And then you find out that these are the things that you use in your house.
Yeah, every day, but now they have one botanical name or fresh name.
Yeah, like agbalumo is called cherry.
Yeah, so like
one day I was talking cherry with my brother, and then somebody was like, "What is this cherry safe?" And we're actually eating agbalumo. So I was like, "This is it." He was like, why would not they call it cherry?
Anyway, that's exactly what we know it. So basically, I think I've taken some things out of it that will now be included. 3 things I've taken out of that. Spinach will continue, or water leaf will continue to be in my vegetable soup as I cook. I will try. I don't used to like garlic.
Yeah, but you can get like a mouthwash or something.
Yeah, after that, man, that is stressful. But then I think I'll just start putting a little bit of garlic in my food, and then avocado. Yeah.
I think I'll stick to just avocado. I don't know about garlic.
Oh well, and then maybe from there we have to move on to the next item we have on the roll, and I think this is the second part of what we played for you earlier, which happens to be what will you do, or how are you celebrating Valentine, or what will you do for Valentine? Here's the second part of it, and let's hear what people will have to say is their Valentine this time around.
I've forgotten your name. Peggy. Hello, Peggy.
Yeah, hi Israel.
What's your plan for Valentine? Today is pre-Valentine.
First of all, I have to say happy pre-Valentine, Israel.
Okay, happy pre-Valentine, Peggy. So, what's your plan for Valentine?
I have no plans except to tell me.
I don't understand.
You tell me.
You're supposed to go out now, have fun now, take one girl out. How can you say you don't have plans? Tell me, I beg.
Well, the truth is that love is a very important ingredient of life. So we need to just love people. Just like I love you now.
You sure that you love me? Yeah. Okay, I love you too. But what's your plan for that special girl for tomorrow?
Don't waste your time on me. Let's just go out and find out what Valentine is all about from people. Me, no plans, no.
Okay, let's go and find out what people understand by Valentine and how they are planning for the Valentine's Day. Stay with us.
Yeah, you look so lovely. You coming to the Millennium Park. So what do you understand by Valentine?
Valentine, okay. I think Valentine means a special day to show appreciations with your partners, with your family, with your loved ones. Not the way people are mixing things together these days. So I think Valentine's is a special day for people to show appreciation.
All right, okay. So do you believe in Valentine?
Sure, I believe in it.
So this is your vow?
Yes.
All right, so please, can you tell us what plans do you have for your vow?
Actually, soon she will be traveling back, but I have my plans. Like, I need to get her some things, like things that will make her feel so important, especially as we celebrate this love season.
Okay, so what exactly do you love about her? They got you attracted, please.
Actually, first I like her stature.
Right. Do you like her nose?
Yes, the pointed nose. I like it.
Face. What other part do you really love?
You mean the body part? Okay. I like her legs. I like her straight legs.
So you can hear what your love is saying?
Yes.
So what do you like about him?
Okay. I love the fact that he's a cool man and he has a higher sense of humor and his humility.
Oh, he makes you laugh?
Very great. Yes.
Oh, what are the things that he does that makes you laugh?
His funny character.
Do you kiss her?
Yeah.
Well, Valentine, based on what I understand about is Lovers' Day.
Okay. When you say lovers, what do you mean?
I mean people that love themselves, that have affection for each other.
So that means it's just only lovers that celebrate Valentine. People that don't have lovers, you just go one side and be crying.
No, because Valentine is symbolic of love. One way or the other, there is nobody that does not have lovers. Yes, it depends on what you say a lover is.
I want to ask you questions about love. Today's Valentine. So please, can you tell us, you're coming here very expectant to see your vows.
No, I'm single, so it's depressing.
You're single? Yeah. You look like a Binta, you know what I mean, Binta? Beautiful girl. Your smiles are very, very inviting too. Do you believe in Valentine, please?
Not really. Not really, no.
No, not really? I don't understand. Do you believe in Valentine, yes or no?
Okay, yes.
So what do you understand by Valentine?
Lovers' Day. They share love with your family or anybody at all.
This is the only day that is set aside that you should love?
No, not only that day, but it's just like a set.
That day you should just treat the person more special on that day.
So you're going to treat me special?
Yeah, we should go on a date.
Oh, really?
So how do you feel that I'm holding you right now as my vow? You know, today is Valentine's Day. How do you feel?
It's where I feel like going to heaven. I feel like flying to heaven.
God.
Yeah, and you my vow, you know.
Yeah. So from everything we've heard today, people say Valentine's Day is the day to show love to loved ones and to everyone around there. What's your own perception of Valentine's Day?
I need a kiss.
You need a kiss?
Yes.
I know that's not Valentine's Day. That's not.
But you know, Valentine generally, it's a concept a lot of people are feeling. You know, that love all the way.
So your own part of Valentine is kiss.
Yes, I want kiss because even when you kiss, it shows love.
No.
Yeah,
that's not kiss. That's not kiss. Valentine's Day is a day to spread love around.
So how do you spread it?
Gift, show to your loved one, go to the motherless. Which kiss? Kiss is not in Valentine, my brother.
That kiss is part of showing the love.
It's not part of showing.
We spread the love with kisses.
It's not part of the love. People, you've heard it, or people have said what they understand by Valentine. From here, we say Happy Valentine.
Happy Valentine.
We're having so much fun today. Like, it's just Valentine's and everybody has something to say, and some people are saying things that don't make any sense, and some people are making some sense. And Valentine's is beautiful.
Yep, and I don't envy people that are celebrating it.
Why?
I don't at all. Like, so.
You're a sadist.
Well,
just
it's you saying so. It's you saying so.
Well, at this point, since we're in that very lovey-dovey, sweet, calm mood, let's move on to entertainment. Okay, I'm in that mood. I don't know about you. You are a problem. Let's move on to entertainment news, where we get all of the best gist on entertainment. Right here on Daybreak Africa. Stay tuned.
Live TV, based in the heart of Abuja, transmitting on the free-to-air bouquet online concert platform. Television Nigeria, the home of movies, documentaries, music, birthday parties, entertainment, events, and many more. You can reach us at Television House opposite White House Mansion, Guzape area, Abuja, or visit us at www.tvn.com or call us on 080-9153-5054. Television Nigeria, the #1 choice of the whole world.
This is Television Nigeria.
Well, we apologize for not bringing entertainment to you, but not to worry. It's still going to happen. You're still going to be entertained. But we're about to leave the studio and we're about to go and start our Valentining.
Yeah, don't include me in that.
Oh, well, Victor is not Valentining. It's his business.
Because you don't be my wife for the day, so we have to move on.
Let's move on.
But it's been a wonderful time. Today on Friday, I think the VAR season brought in a lot of goodies for us on Friday. We had Wonder Magic here talk about his art, his music, and then the entertainment industry in general and what it is. And then he made some very profound this, and he said, if you can't go hard, go home. Badasile.
Maloli.
Yes, if you can't stand the heat, you stay out of the kitchen. That is what it means anyway. Yes, so we know that the music industry, the entertainment industry is a very difficult one, and then really you can't step in and expecting things to go so easy for you. At some point, if you know you can handle it, then you stay back. But then the point is, he was trying to pass out is, know that if you can't go hard, then better don't even start, just go home and love that. And then we also had the love
Guru.
Yes, love guru that told us a lot about love, how to love, what you do when you're loving, and
I just love her.
Yes, exactly. I knew. I saw that yes, you didn't entirely. So for us, basically, we are signing out, and we are also going to catch up with our own Valentine for the day. Thank God it's Friday. We use this to usher in the weekend and then going to have a very good time. We also hope that you do seize today and the weekend to really have a good time, so that when you're coming back to work on Monday, you'll be feeling very fresh and relaxed, and then you won't have to worry about Monday again. So from me, Victor Tehemba, this is a good night. Have a nice weekend, and we are going to see you on Monday morning bright and early.
I'm Priscilla Ajeshola. Have an explosive weekend. This is Posh Pie's Entertainment News on Television Nigerian, where you get all of the gist on all the stories that are currently trending. I am Priscilla Ajeshola, here to give you all the lowdown. Let's get right into it. So first off, in Burna Boy's words, the same people that wish you the best to your face are the same people that hope and pray you fail so that they can feel better about themselves. That's just life. And that's why compliments mean nothing to me, because should have been me are sugar-coated by them. Yeah, Burna Boy did say that, and Nigerians have split opinions about Burna Boy's rant on Twitter. Some think he's just too proud. Others think that, they're a little bit happy that he did not win at the Grammys. If not, Burna Boy would have just finished us. So Burna Boy went on Twitter and said nobody paved the way for him. He's the best since Fela. Nigerian artists are pretentious. That thread was long. But the juicy bit included, in his words, fact, I always knew I was and I am the best. Everyone you know is the best knows and best since Fela Kuti. But Atimaya told me something a long time ago that made me not care about being the best. The world can do without the best. The world will spin regardless. Yay, Burna Boy, giant of Africa. Oshe. So moving on. Nigeria's high-life music legend Victor Olaiya has died at the age of 89. The veteran was the man in the 1950s and early 1960s with a sound heavily inspired by Ghanaian highlife. Evergreen Music announced his passing, and the cause of his death has not been confirmed, but the label's announcement reads in part, the entire music world wished to announce the death of a legend of high-life music, one of the last man standing, the last of the original, Dr. Victor Abimbola Olaiya. And it's really, really sad. It always saddens me when I see these kinds of stories. It's just sad. So face tattoos are just popping up on celebrities' faces. American rapper The Game just got a face tattoo in honor of Kobe Bryant, and Chris Brown also got one of Nike's Air Jordan 3 sneaker tattooed on the right side of his face. Wow.
Like we always do, but I know you'll be late.
So Game of Thrones actress Sophie Turner and singer Joe Jonas got married in May 2019, and they are reportedly expecting a baby together. And although the two haven't confirmed the reports, there's news that they intend to keep it under wraps, but their friends and family are very excited and aware about the baby. So there's drama with Baby Naija housemates Jackie and Omoshola. They have been firing each other on Twitter, or Jackie has been firing Omoshola on Twitter. He made a tweet that she felt was about her. In Omashola's tweet, it read, "Sometimes spoil yourself. No be every time you go to walk like Jackie." And boy, did she come at him. She said he hasn't made up to 5% of the profit she made this February since he left the Big Brother Naija house. And in her words, you end up as a 40-year-old man with no wealth. And then her boyfriend Lami came and backed up his girlfriend and even called Omashola a loud-mouthed nigger. I honestly think this is too much drama. I mean, it was just a tweet. Just because your name is Jackie and it sounds like Jackie, or it's the same spelling, doesn't mean that, don't come for me. But yeah, I think it's a little bit too much. So Malika Hack, Khloe Kardashian's best friend, is expecting a baby with OT Genesis, but she has revealed that she has been single for the past 8 months. But OT Genesis has been there for her. She shared pictures from her baby shower from last week while she made this revelation. And speaking of revelations, American singer Mia might have had a secret wedding. So there's been no confirmations, but there's a picture of her on the beach dressed as a bride, and we can't help but wonder if the 40-year-old had a secret wedding and who the mystery groom is. So Anna Faris has been dating cinematographer Michael Barrett after she split from actor Chris Pratt. That made me sad. And now they are to be married. She confirmed her engagement to host James Corden on The Late Late Show. this week. So Chris Pratt is now married to Catherine Schwarzenegger, the daughter of legendary actor Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I think it's cool if, she wants to, and Anna wants to get married as well. Everybody deserves to be happy. So you know how men always feel like women overreact? Well, we do, for good reason.
So we've had squirrels getting in our attic. And my wife is now standing on the counter because she's freaked out and thinks one has somehow gotten in our bathroom, which is physically impossible. Suze, it is literally impossible.
I hear it.
No, I'm telling you.
Hey, throw it open that door.
I got a stick.
No, you call the exterminator right now.
Watch,
Suze.
Watch.
That's about it on this episode of Posh Pies Entertainment News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to all of Television Nigeria's platforms to get all of the best news flying around, floating around, and making the rounds. So yes, I'm Priscilla Ajishala. God bless.